Kobolds, and we are playing Mummy's Mask with Patrick. But before I let Patrick take it away, in the doobly-doo down below, please check out our sister shows as well as our Extra Life page. But without further ado, take it away, Patrick.
Thank you, Stephanie. Welcome, everybody. We are finishing up the Mummy's Mask insert called Beneath the Festered Sun tonight. Joining me in this adventure are...
I am Brendan, and I'll be playing Dr. Honesty Shortchange, a medical doctor of some renown.
And I am Lorne, playing Arrow, the Harrigan open-hand monk.
Hi everyone, I'm Tara. I should be playing Uruk of Two Camels, the half-orc artificer.
Hello, Nabil here. I'll be playing as Dahaga, a Minotaur rune fighter.
Hi everyone, my name is Chris. I'll be playing Hezmet Sot, Autognome Rogue, dealing with the fact that, oh god, there's blood everywhere! It's in every one of my gears! This is gonna take weeks to clean!
And featuring Ian as Mao the cat.
And I'm Stephanie, and I'm playing Aya Nasir, a knowledge cleric of Hoth, who is really tired of this shit.
And yes, so last session, as the festered sun wreaked havoc across the city, burning people and blinding them, the party took a break. Uruk took some time and built a metal camel named Weld in Yarrow's workshop. You then checked in with Ruha and told him to look after Yarrow, who was on death's door. You then went back to the inn, interacted with some of the other adventuring parties who'd been held out of the necropolis, were given a very good deal on a magical sword, and then rested through the afternoon and evening so you could go out at night. And heading to the old cistern where Yarrow had telepathically told you he had dumped a pair of blood golems years ago, even in the middle of the night, you found a crowd there fighting to drink the blood of clearly what was one of these blood golems that had the appearance of a woman. Sneaking past the crowd, you entered into this cistern, which was full of mildewy water and blood, and you fought the pair of blood golems that Yarrow had dumped. Aya managed to destroy the final one after an enlarged Dahaka had tossed it in the air as it had attempted to drag him under the water. Dr. Shortchange collected the blood of one of the golems, as the crowd had claimed it had helped with the symptoms of the curse, both the burning and the eyes. And then as you exited the cistern, standing atop the small hill, you looked towards the noble district where there had been a weird anomaly that had been spreading out from the noble Mafri estate. And it had continued to expand and expand through the day and obviously into the night. For as you were looking off into the distance, it engulfed all of you. And that is where we pick up. And I need everyone to give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
I don't want to die. Oh, wait, Constitution? I can do that.
Okay, seriously.
Who starts a conversation that way? I just sat down.
Okay, seriously. How do you organics have so much blood in you? How do you stand that?
It's our lubrication.
This sticky nonsense?
Okay,
These rolls.
It's a pneumatic device used to push nutrients to various parts of our body to keep it in full working order.
Ira was explaining this to Hazmet while Dahaga and Ira are posing.
I'm still feeling queasy from before, and I'm just like, oh my god.
It's like, this is how you constitute.
Yeah, Hezmet, Dr. Shortchange, and Aya each gain a level of exhaustion.
Ah, bugger.
Shit.
as this overwhelming ennui just washes across you. And
Now I'm never going to be clean.
And as your eyes blink and adjust, looking around, you find nothing behind you. It is just emptiness. And turning to face the distance again, instead you find yourself looking at a pair of tall pyramidal obelisks which flank a long flight of stairs leading up to an intricately carved stone portico.
Like
The
this
front
one?
doors, made from noble wood, are wide open, inviting all of you in. And Aya, you recognize that this is the entrance to the Mafri estate. None of you remember walking here or how you got here, but that is where you are sitting and standing. And again, as you turn around, there is just a void behind you. Anyone who's proficient can give me either an Arcana or a Religion check, please.
17. Guys, this is the Mafri estate. I'm not sure how we got here.
Aya, you recognize the effect and the dislocation and the crushing ennui that you are currently feeling. This is purgatory.
We're in purgatory, y'all. Did we all die?
Wait, Purgatory. How did we get to? I thought we were in.
No, because all cats go to heaven. It's literally part of Bass religion. I shouldn't be here if this is purgatory.
Are you sure you're a cat?
Are you sure you haven't done some shit that
Because-
put you here?
Cats generally don't speak.
I mean, look, obviously I'm in purgatory. I mean, I'm a tomb robbing tomb guardian. What have I become? Ennui.
And you're full of blood, like an organic.
It just keeps getting
One of
worse.
us!
Would you like some food, Hesmet?
No.
Yeah, you're sounding a bit hangry.
Some water, maybe? Are you thirsty?
Would you like some oil?
Later.
Points to Rivet.
No, you keep your camel spit out of my gears.
Iro, at the top of the stairs behind one of these obelisks, you see, sort of peeking around the back of it, what appears to be on the ground, a spray of red hair.
That don't look too good.
Uh-oh.
I pointed out.
Do we know where the red hair is from?
Does the hair look like it might be attached to a head around a corner?
Once Iro
look-
points it out, you
Animal?
can all give me a perception check. It looks like human hair.
Do I have to roll to get further details, or?
No, once you sort of notice Uruk, you and Iro recognize it as the flaming red hair of Sigrun, one of the Daughters of the Desert, the adventuring party that had come out here to check on the Mafri estate yesterday.
Is she still living or is she dead?
All you can see is the hair behind this obelisk right now.
They
Okay.
didn't report back, right? They never came back?
They did not.
All right,
I'm
let's.
going to assume dead, unfortunately.
Well, I need to examine the body, so I will precariously and very carefully get closer.
Wait, let
Can
me
we just
let-
mage
you,
hand it
uh,
over to see if it's actually attached to a head? It won't move if it's attached to a head in the body.
I mean, if it's under a certain weight, it can.
I mean, if it's just a head, yeah, I could
Ooh.
probably pull it. But if it's attached to a body, I won't be able to. So we know it will be more than
Okay.
hair.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
Actually, if it's attached to just a head, you won't be able to pull it.
I will go
How much is
around.
the headway?
11 pounds.
I will go
Your
around the other-
spectral hand appears. You reach up, you pull at the hair, and a head lolls around, and the eyes are open, and staring at you is one of the daughters of the desert, and they are crying and sobbing dispiritedly, and you can see that they are mouthing words, but you can't hear it from even the 15 feet away that you currently are at the bottom of these steps.
Okay. But she's alive.
Yeah, this was my question.
She's alive.
Okay.
That is
She appears to
weird.
be dealing with even more of this awful emotional overload that has affected 3 of you.
Does she react at all to the hand?
No, it seemingly sort of, pulled her over, but she does not seem to be sort of fighting or reacting to it in any other way.
And she is on stone? A stone floor?
Yes, like there's a flight of stone steps. There's a large portico with a beautiful entryway. The doors are open, and there's a pair of tall obelisks flanking the stairs.
So, question, because it does say stone in mold earth. Can I use that to move a body 5 feet closer? Like a conveyor belt?
No, because this is worked stone. This isn't loose.
Oh,
earth.
okay, not natural stone. Okay.
Now, there's nothing in the curse that says anything about a wave of sadness.
I would be able to tell you that that is one of the things about being in purgatory.
Oh, okay. So it's just we happen to be in purgatory, therefore, nothing about purgatory either.
And we haven't had a long rest since we fought the golems, right?
Correct.
Okay,
It
perfect.
was our only fight of the long rest. I would hope.
Yeah.
I will give you
Okay.
the opportunity to have had a short rest, as you do not know how long it actually took you to cross the city to get here, as you have no memory of it.
I will
So
take
you may
that.
take any benefits of a short rest you wish.
Does built for success come back on a short rest?
I believe so, yes.
Long
All right, so I
rest.
get my
No.
spell slot back.
I get nothing.
And Dr.
Yes.
Shortchange,
Oh, get a
your
heads up.
eyes feel better in here than they have for days.
Wait, days. It's only been like a day and a half.
Yeah, but
Right?
they were stinging with sand for a day before that. You're actually
Fair.
not sure how much time has passed.
Right? You said we don't remember getting here. It could have been days since we,
Could have been weeks. We don't
Yeah.
know.
Yep.
Weeks or years. Like. Okay, so, I'll just be like, observation. This place
Wait.
sucks.
I have a thought. Friends, where were we relative to the city?
Do you mean the cistern?
We're in the
Where was
Mothra
this-
state.
Yeah, but where was the cistern?
Down there somewhere, I think.
Yeah, down in the outer edge of the old city.
Is it possible the sphere
Here now.
expanded to us? Lads?
Sorry, then what happened?
If we were in the cistern
Yes.
and the sphere is expanding, if the sphere got to the cistern,
Yes.
that might be why we're here now.
That would
Oh,
mean
boy.
half the city is consumed by
It
this.
would, yes.
Well, I have observed that this place is depressing as hell, and I have blood in my gears. And both of these are a bad situation. So let us endeavor into this estate and kill whatever is creating this.
Yeah, let's. Are we going in? Who's going to check out that body?
Oh,
I'll
no, still alive.
I'll go sneak up and see if
It's
I can.
still a body.
See if I can pull her over here.
Yeah, she puts up no resistance as you climb the steps and sort of pull out from behind the obelisk, and you just hear, between the cries, just this sort of slow repeating, "We're dead. We're dead."
I will say to her, "We can't be dead yet. There's still profit to be made."
The eyes that stare back at you are just sort of uncomprehending.
Oh, cat slap. Does that wake her up?
It does not. You have met these fierce desert warriors, and this person in front of you has lost all will to fight.
This was the group that we found on our way back. We fought the undead with, right?
No, that was the Scorched Hand. These, you met them the first night in the bar. They're all sort of desert barbarians, flaming red hair. Sigrid said she's writing tales and stories of the adventures.
Oh my god, they're Gerudo.
They are.
That's straight up what they... Okay.
I don't know what that is.
Legend of Zelda.
I always pronounced it Gerudo.
Me too. Gerudo for life!
I pronounced it Gerudo, but I also
What's a Naruto?
I also pronounce it GIF. So
I thought that was Gerardo.
No.
no, it's Geraldo. Anyways,
does she have anything on her? If we do like a quick pat down?
She still has her armor and all of her weaponry. You find she does have a potion of healing.
I'm going to pocket the potion of healing.
Yeah, she does not attempt to stop you.
Not going to take her weapons. Is there anywhere we could... does anyone see any place we could hide her?
Well, you get the sense that's probably why she was behind the obelisk.
How far are we from the outside of the building?
You are directly at the front doors of the building right now.
I will drag her back behind the obelisk. And
Can I bury her a bit? Not her head.
prop her up?
No, you're on a carved stone portico.
Oh, okay.
You're at the top of a staircase,
Stand
basically.
outside, okay.
All right. I don't want to be here anymore. Also, I didn't think I was going to see Purgatory because, I'm a robot. But let's find out how that works.
The tales of Bender have come true.
I can have a statue that races into orbit. Anyways, I am going to... Oh, God. I'm too depressed for this. I'm going to have disadvantage on everything, aren't I?
Including initiative.
Well...
Oh, are you guys not feeling good?
Fine, you don't need to sit on my hat.
I was gonna say, petting a cat makes people feel real nice.
I reach down to Mao and I pat it. I pat Mao on the head a couple of times. Do I feel better?
Mao's head is hairless and kind of lumpy. You don't feel worse, but you don't feel a whole lot better.
I also have a ton of fleas, and he's filled with blood. Is he now filled with fleas as well?
They're trying really hard.
They'd have to be swimming, though. I don't think fleas like to
No.
swim.
They can jump. And
Oh,
have
you
you
make
ever
like
bathed
the-
a cat have you ever bathed a cat covered in fleas?
You make that
They do
ring
quite
around their
well
neck.
in water.
So as you are at the top of the stairs in this portico, you can see through these, open double doors. And, the light is dim, but you can still see, the main floor and the decorative elements. There's the painted murals, beautifully, intricately carved wooden furniture, ornamental pottery. I mean, clearly the artistic and aesthetic sensibilities of the Moffrey family, who are, well regarded in town, historical family from the time of the founding of the necropolis. They're one of the families that stayed after the plague to help rebuild the city. Aya,
Yes?
you would know that the head of the Moffrey family now is Damej Moffrey. She's on the city council. And, you know, they don't have the influence they used to since the Church of Pharasma came in, but they are still highly regarded and respected in here. And clearly, all the trappings of this home reflect that.
I will let everyone here know what I know, and I will be like, I sense a potential conspiracy, maybe, or manipulation, because if the Moffrey family is still influential now, maybe they went along with this to increase their influence and take over.
Well, you learned previously from Giep that the Moffrey's ancestor Faru is the one who
Right, who started all
started the
this.
plot to eliminate Kapanek.
That might explain why the thing seems to be centered here.
Yeah, so this is the Kapanek revenge is centered here.
Oh wait, do we believe the Kapanek revenge still, or yet?
The
Or was it
curse!
just or was it just a coincidence related to the festered sun? I remember something talk about, or last session, that they were just taking advantage of the timing.
Yeah, Giep told you that the festered sun doesn't there's none of these effects are from the festered sun. They're just using this as this may have been chosen as the trigger, but like the festering sun with the asteroids and all that, none of that would cause any of the effects of the curse. It is just concurrent timing.
I guess we're gonna have to go in. The heart of whatever the third piece is probably in here enacting revenge.
I could calculate our chances of survival, but you wouldn't like it.
Is
Never
it
tell
like
me the
that?
odds.
Is it like 2%?
I think I'll just leave that aside.
And as you enter and move through these rooms, it's dreamlike in, once again, you don't remember moving from space to space. You know, you remember finding yourself in the kitchen in the sort of the dining area with the clay ovens, grains and other foodstuffs. And then, you know, being in the reception hall where there are frescoes and relief carvings depicting scenes from everyday life and some mythological stories. You know, their small private shrine. And as you are moving through this, you find, you know, members of the family and servants of the Moffrey family wandering around aimlessly, each crying and sobbing, much like you found the daughter of the desert outside. They're all either sort of repeating, "We're dead," or "Kapanek is returned." And none of them seem to, you know, be able to generate enough will to even respond or react to you as you walk through the home. Eventually, you find yourselves in the central courtyard. You know, this open air gathering space for the, you know, family activities and social events. You know, typically, you know, they would have a small garden or pool for cooling and aesthetic purposes. And as you enter this one, you see a leafless tree grows on the belvedere in the center of this courtyard. A flock of crows wearing strange masks.
Ooh, I'm wiggling my butt.
Rests in the trees. You see stone-paved lanes connect the courtyard doors to the central sort of platform and divide the patio into 4 symmetrical halves, each punctuated with a glistening golden pond bustling with water lilies. However, what your eyes are finally drawn to
Yes.
is under this tree, a woman in flowing white garments peacefully watches an old matron who is bleeding out at her feet. As they stand atop them, you can see that crimson stain is slowly crawling up the hem of this white gown. The woman's lips do not move, and yet her voice echoes all around, rousing a feeling of utter desolation. Come, enter. It won't be long now.
Oh boy, I'm guessing that's the third piece.
Either way, I'm drawing my crossbow.
Now's no time for art.
First up, Aya, you immediately recognize the woman bleeding out on the ground as Demej Moffrey. And
Ooh.
anyone who is proficient can give me a nature or religion check to see if they recognize what these birds are.
It's not a common thing from the necropolis or the city, right?
It is not.
All right.
I believe those are a murder, Patrick.
Not with those cute helmets.
They're from Horus.
Yeah, it's a blitzkrieg of crows.
Okay. Iroh doesn't know this, but they're from Horus, aren't they?
They are not.
No.
Nobody has any proficiency in nature.
I'm a feral street cat. No.
I have proficiency in nature. I rolled religion, but I can do
No,
nature.
no, I'm not.
I rolled the same one, 8.
Wow. Yeah,
I'm not.
you are-
I am in a bad mood today.
All right.
I do not have nature. I do not have religion. I do not have anything that would help. I got history, but that's it.
I even
And
have that.
this woman standing in the white gown is young. Oh God, my screen is vibrating.
Oh,
That's
The chat just started. Yeah, okay, it stopped. Is young, very imposing. Her hair done up in a tall black beehive. You would all recognize the body shape as very much matching the blood golems that you recently dispatched.
Can I start stepping up closer to her? Cane in hand.
You can.
Ma'am, sorry, I'm quite tired. A word, if you wish.
I'm just gonna glare at you like, what are you trying to get into her pants? I don't think she's interested, buddy.
We may speak. There is no rush. The
Captain,
end is coming. Revenge will be served.
Kapanek, I presume, yes?
Indeed.
I'm just gonna keep walking up,
No,
very
cover,
like
no-
non-threateningly. Obviously, I have a sword in my hand, but it's a cane right now.
Yeah, there's
How
no
high are these walls?
They are just small pools, so they're about a foot high. The pillars, will give you a little bit of cover. As you get closer, Dr. Shortchange, you can clearly see that the crows, have these interesting little masks, and they are all watching what is going on. Give me an insight check.
Oh, roll 20 is doing the thing. Give me a second to refresh.
Are they watching the cat or just everything?
All right, flat D20 with disadvantage. We gotta go great. Our third 8 against this lady.
Well, this is your insight against the bird's activity, and they don't appear threatening in any way to you. You're used to reading, situations and marks, and with this, they simply appear curious.
Well, I want to hunt them.
Kaepernick, can I ask, what is your goal with all this? Revenge, obviously.
They killed my children. They killed my family. They ruined my name.
No. Their ancestors killed your family and ruined your name. Which I admit is a bit of a downer, but they didn't do anything. Their other people in the city didn't do anything.
They acted on their behalf. I had to face trial before Pharasma. I have been condemned. In my estimation, that is an unfair punishment that oversteps Anubis's arbitration. As you step there, Dr. Shortchange,
Okay.
give me a wisdom saving throw, please. You are overcome with fear and cannot take another step forward.
Am I limited to where I am now, or where I was when I made the step, like here?
Yeah, one step back.
Okay. Yes, sorry, it's a little bit overwhelming being in purgatory and everything. I agree that what you dealt with was unfair. Trust me, I have been unfairly treated in my life too, with horrific trials against my integrity, but...
Were you publicly hung for lies?
They certainly tried. But I am...
My retribution is at hand. It is only a matter of time now.
I just want you to consider that the people you are currently dooming the right word, dooming, did not do what their ancestors did.
Roll me another insight check. She genuinely does not seem to understand the argument you're making.
It's been hundreds of years, correct? Am I not?
It is longer than that.
Yeah,
She
okay.
might not know that.
Ma'am, what year do you think it is?
Her head tilts and just says, I have no sense of time. I have been sentenced for so long.
It has been 2,253 years.
Yep.
Yeah, it's been 2 millennium. I promise you, the people of this city are not the people that sentenced you. They are innocent bystanders at this point. It's been millennia.
If you believe in innocence.
Oh, I believe in many things.
Connection with Carex has nurtured me, and my vengeance is not something I will walk away from.
I will say to her then, there are Anubis worshippers. She worshipped Anubis, correct? Before I say this? That was the problem? Okay. I didn't take notes, but I'm remembering things. I wish I had taken a note, like I should have been.
Second.
Chris is shaking his notebook at you right now.
My dad's an Anubis worshiper.
He is absolutely an Anubis worshiper.
Yes.
But it was a cultish
heretical sect.
offshoot, yes.
There are Anubis worshippers in the city right now who would, if given a chance, maybe listen to you, would maybe admit that what happened was wrong, and
The followers of Anubis
follow
will
your-
not be affected. They are free.
yes,
It is the ones that have turned from the old gods that will be rewarded for their betrayals.
Wait, that's not true because I worship Hoth, which is one of the old gods, and I'm affected.
You will not be affected by the thirst.
The thirst? What is the thirst? It sounds bad.
You think I am going to kill everyone. They will not be dead. They will live, but they will thirst. And she
I'm gonna
stares
say-
down at the blood that is, seeping up and rising up her white gown.
Can I say into everyone's mind, except for her? Vampire.
Yeah, I am going to attempt to get around to there.
And
Fuck.
you hear
where I was
the-
is closer. Sorry.
That's
Oh,
okay.
no.
But yeah, I mean, all of you are, everything she is saying, you are able to pick up sort of telepathically. The voice just kind of surrounds you. Her lips are not moving at any point of this.
Yeah. I think back to Mao. Tell everyone 3, 2, 1. Tell everyone attack on 3, and then count to 3.
I do that. 3, 2, 1, go!
All right, then. You
I
all
pull
hear
my-
in your head. Let's roll initiative.
I'm gonna use my cloak to get advantage to cancel out my disadvantage,
All right.
I'm just gonna suck this.
or my armor, whichever one. It's my armor.
Oof.
God
Whoa.
damn it!
You know what really grinds my gears? Blood in my gears. And there's iron and blood, so it does grind your gears.
Disadvantage on ability on attack rolls is gonna really suck here.
We don't have that yet.
No, but I do.
Oh, that sucks.
Wait, are you considered?
I'm frightened, right?
Oh, right.
Yep.
Someone once told me this shit doesn't happen in Baldur's Gate. Maybe we should go there.
A different plane.
I thought we were in Faerun.
Yes, but then you risk. Your
You are.
brain-
You're in the deep, deep south of Faerun. All
you
right.
risk your brain being sucked up by mind flares. That would be bad.
That starts us off with Dr. Short. Wait, you got that with disadvantage on your initiative?
No, I
roll.
used my armor.
Oh, correct. So yeah, Dr. Shortchange, you are up first. You are currently frightened.
No, he just gets a 24 naturally.
If I'm currently frightened, I'm gonna put my rapier, my cane, down, I guess. Not down on the ground. I'm just gonna. I need to throw a kukri at her. It's the only option that I have. So I'm gonna put my cane down, I guess, and throw a dagger at her.
All right. Yep. You drop your cane, pull a kukri, throw it. 16 will strike.
That's 6 damage. I'm gonna assume halved.
Yes. So yeah, your blade strikes true, but yeah, you see as it scrapes across, there is no blood, which doesn't terribly surprise you. Any movement? Any bonus actions?
No, because I want to be close, but I can't get any closer while I'm frightened. Actually, you know what? These things. Would they block line of sight?
Yes, this is a raised area, though you don't. Yeah, they, you would have to duck down behind them, but it is 5 feet off the ground.
All right,
Actually, no, I made it 2 squares, so it's almost 10 feet.
All right, I'm gonna run and like vault over here. Less than 10 feet, so I shouldn't take fall damage, right?
Correct.
All right, and just try and not have line of sight to her.
You do not feel any change. You are
Oh.
still frightened.
That's real bad.
Give
Let
me
me
an
get
insight check.
Okay.
All right. That takes us to Iroh.
All right. Well, this will be either real quick or real slow. I'll run up 35 feet.
As you get to the bottom of the stairs, I need you to stop and give me a wisdom saving throw, please. You're fine. Continue
I
your
run up.
movement.
Yeah. Okay. So
Bring no
this
ghosts.
will be interesting. So I'm going to attack her with my quarterstaff. I assume she's hit.
A 19 definitely strikes.
Okay. And
Sorry, it
she's
took a second to
visibly-
show up for me.
Yeah, she's visibly taking damage as well.
Yes.
All right.
So yeah, you swing, it strikes, you feel like you're hitting. I mean, this woman is emaciated and you feel like you're just hitting bone. But you don't see a bruise or a mark strike, but it definitely struck for damage.
Okay. Spend a key point. Bonus action. Flurry of blows. Kick. I'm
22 hits.
gonna choose to addle her, so she can't make opportunity attacks until the start of their next turn.
All right.
And then second kick is an 8, so unfortunately
Which-
that doesn't hit.
Yeah, she bends at the waist backwards unnaturally as your leg swings over top.
And I'm gonna move slightly closer beside her here and end my turn.
All right. You hear just a very quiet, interesting, from one of the birds in the branches above you. That takes us to Aya.
All right, I'm going to turn and say, I understand you're upset and you want to wreak revenge, but I won't let you kill innocent people in your revenge.
I told you they won't be killed.
Well, you said all the non-believers are going to feel the thirst. So effectively, you're killing them.
Thirst in the desert is usually fatal.
She nimbly steps out of the way as your sacred flame strikes down from the sky.
That fucking bitch. All right.
Yeah, 22. Any movement, any bonus actions?
I think I'll get ducked behind because this is up on a dais, right?
Yes.
So I might try-
It's nearly 10 feet off the ground.
All right, so I'm going to try and duck behind here just to kind of
As
give
you
myself some cover.
As you step there, you feel this wave of fear wash over you. Give me a wisdom saving throw, please. Yeah, you are frightened.
Man, this really is our doom! Ah!
Let me just put the token marker on you. And all of you hear in your head a massive sort of sound of almost discordant musical thoughts. And as that happens, the flock of birds in the trees go into a frenzy, leaving the branches and just begin spinning around and around. Effectively setting up, they are bouncing and striking off each of you and making it a little more difficult to see. And she then disappears from sight, Iroh.
Like invisibility style, or
Yeah, with advantage being invisible. You hear her, she's obviously flat-footed. You hear like the slap, slap, slap of her feet as she heads away from you.
okay.
That was a pathetic stealth roll. That takes us to Uruk. So these birds are now flying and flitting around. Aya, you no longer feel afraid.
Yay!
Alrighty, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I think this is cool. I'm gonna drop Fairy Fire. Right. Oh, nope. Off the Thruler. Drop it right there, right in front of Iroh. Hopefully it catches something. Hoping to catch what's her face. That's my action. And then I will just direct Weld to run on up in there. Hopefully get them in position. So he's going to dash. She's going to dash. Hopefully get her in position to give her the disadvantage on attacks if anyone gets within her range. Yeah, and then Riva's just going to stick by me.
All right. There's that flash of magical energy. No sign of anybody inside the fairy fire.
All right. I knew it was going to be a little bit of a wild shot, but I was hoping to catch somebody. Yeah, so Wells just going to run up there and just kind of like be in the area and hopefully grant that disadvantage if anyone's close enough to them. That's it.
All right.
Oh, crap, my bonus action, my magic stone. Sorry, bonus action, I will magic stone as well, just to have that ready for next time.
All right. And Weld takes 1 point of slashing damage. Actually, no.
Alrighty.
Negate, medium or heavy armor negates it. So I'm going to say they're metal. That's heavy armor. So they are fine. That takes us to Mao.
Yeah, I wasn't sure about that, and I wasn't too concerned. So, but yeah, awesome, excellent. Thank you.
Yeah, but yeah, so these birds are occasionally like boonk, boonk, bouncing off of Weld and, just making this ear-splitting cry.
Aw, poor birdies. Okay.
So the birds, are they a swarm or are they a spell effect? Can they be targeted?
You don't think it's a spell effect. You all heard this telepathic sound. You think with your telepathy, Mao, give me you can attempt a persuasion check to try and calm them.
All right,
you might be able to
Birdie.
calm them. I would say you think this is like her telepathic effect is keeping them agitated. You might be able to subdue them for a round if you succeed.
You know when cats do that clicking sound at birds?
No.
I've seen it.
That chirping, clicking sound they make.
Yep, I've seen it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and calm them down, but making that sound. Damn you! Damn you!
Yeah.
9 after 9.
No effect.
I'm getting 8, man.
Any movement? Any bonus action, Mao?
Movement. I will stay behind this pillar, and bonus action. I don't believe I have a bonus action I can use at the moment or want to use at the moment. So done.
All right.
Yep, done.
Dahaka.
Am I able to tell from where I am that Weld wasn't affected as soon as he walked in?
Well, you can see, the birds are bouncing off of Weld, but Weld doesn't appear to be taking damage.
Okay, I'll take that as probably safe to go in. So I'm gonna dash 60, and yeah, that's all I can
You
do.
take 1 point of slashing damage.
Well, harsh. Okay. Flash.
You would think if you dropped prone, they would be flying over top of you.
Ooh. I don't have any other action unless frozen is an action.
All right, no bonus actions?
No, dash was my bonus. That's it for today.
All right.
No.
Dr. Shortchange, you are no longer frightened.
Joy?
And a bat appears in front of Mao, Dr. Shortchange, and Dahaka. And attempts to bite each of you. First one on Mao. That is a 17 to hit. For Mao, which will hit, you take 5 piercing and give me a
Oof.
Constitution saving throw, please.
That's me.
Yes.
Con. Okay, 17 hits. Cause shield is only +4. Yeah.
+5, but that
+5.
still hits.
You would just hit.
6, 7. Yeah, 17. Okay, so sorry, con.
Con save, please. That is a success.
Oh, it's one of the. Oh, are those bats? Sorry, I was stepped away for a second. Are those bats or are those birds?
They are bats. They appeared out of nowhere,
Oh, that's
as if they
scary.
popped out of invisibility.
All right, so do I take damage?
You take 5 piercing damage from a bite. Dr. Shortchange. That is a 10, which does not hit you. And Dahaka. That is a 23 for 6 piercing damage on Dahaka, and I need a Constitution saving throw, please.
Wow. Oof.
That is a success.
Okay.
You take no further damage.
Oh, good.
And that takes us to Hesmet Sat. You start off by taking 1 slashing damage from the birds flying around you.
However, I have a point of argument, sir. Not only am I made of metal, but I also, as a racial bonus, have a thing called armored casing.
Perfect. Yeah, the birds, you take no damage. The birds are bouncing off you like they are weld.
Excellent.
You do, however, take 3 poops on you.
Oh. I am going to dive into this rich family's pond at the end of all of this, assuming that the pond comes out of purgatory as well. So I'm looking at these bats. These bats appear to be real bats, yes?
Yes.
Okay. But I also don't know if these are Kapanek or if these are just bats.
They seem to appear as if they popped out of invisibility, which would lead you to think they are not natural.
Right. So I'm going to. I'd love to get the one near Mao, but I really don't think I can get there. Well, actually, I could if I bonus action dashed. In fact, let's do that.
The birds are difficult terrain.
Well, then, never mind. 20, 30. If I
They're not
go
difficult terrain. They're difficult air.
there- Okay, if I bonus action dash, I can get to there and I can shoot the one by Mao. So I'm gonna do that.
Thank you.
Actually, you're right. They actually don't list it as difficult terrain. Wow. Okay.
Oh, I was just being a jackass.
Yeah.
Well, then I'm
no.
going to stay in the birds.
It's not a typical swarm. So yeah, go for it.
And then I'm going to shoot bird for 16 piercing damage.
Shooting the one by Dr. Shortchange or
Shooting the one by Mao.
by Mao?
Mao seems to be the most in trouble right now.
Indeed, you shoot it and it strikes, and you actually, Mao, hear in both Abyssal and then in Common, what the fuck? As this bat turns into a small demon and then falls dead at your feet.
That was a bonus action I had to use to get away from Aya and come up to here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, it would have been. Okay. All right, so I can't just run over and stab the one by Dr. Shortchange. So that's it. That's the end of my turn.
That
All
was
right.
natty.
Dr. Shortchange, you have one of these bats that you all just saw turn into another creature as
I
it
will do
died next to you, and Hesmet steps through with these birds as they ping off him. You take 1 slashing damage, Dr. Shortchange.
All right. I'm gonna try and stab this gentleman. I'm gonna use my bonus action to give myself advantage.
All right. You stab at this creature, and much like the one in front of Mao, it sort of shrieks in surprise, changes form into a different creature instead of a bat, and falls dead at your feet.
A different creature? A demon, or is it something else? Are they turning into a different
It's
thing?
a demon. No, it's a demon.
Oh, there's okay.
It's just instead of a bat, it turns into a small, tiny little fiend.
All right. Well, I'm not allowed to move this turn then. That's definitely not an imp. I can't move this turn if you can action my bonus action. That'll be it for Dr. Shortchange.
All right. That takes us to Iroh.
All right. So at the beginning of my turn, do I take any damage?
You take 1 slashing damage.
All right. So did I hear where what's her face went?
She went somewhere down in this direction. You heard her walking away.
Okay.
And you know she's at least beyond there because
Yeah.
that's where the fairy fire dropped. And this woman at your feet, you can see, is stable but bleeding out. So still alive, but definitely bleeding.
Okay, so she's not stable.
She's not stable, but she's not
bleeding
dead.
out, but still alive.
Yes.
All right. In that case, then I am going to use my action to attempt a medicine check on her to stabilize her.
Yeah, you stabilize her.
Then I'm going to go prone.
Yeah, you drop prone, and these birds are swinging and flying over top of you, not striking you any longer.
That's my turn.
All right. Aya, you are no longer frightened.
Yay!
You do not know where this person went as they turned invisible and disappeared.
Okay.
You
so-
take 1 slashing damage from these birds flying around.
Ugh. And they're the
I'm
birds
flying
with
here.
the head, right?
Yes.
And every time we oh wait, it's the bats that turn into demons, right? When we kill them, not the birds.
Correct. The birds are panicked by whatever this psychic noise that Kapanek is creating. You don't get the sense that they're doing this intentionally.
Can I guidance myself and roll another nature check?
Yes.
But I said it was guidance myself, so 9. Do I know anything about these creatures? I know they're part of like the soul, the Ba, I think.
These birds, I will say, as you're thinking about this, you're in purgatory, and
This is like very important to the religion, and I think it's the Ba, and I can't remember anymore.
it isn't. But as you are looking up, you recognize that this tree in the center is a sycamore. And sycamore trees are usually symbols of the gates between life and death.
Oh,
So you think that is probably another reason why Kapanek is here and why this anomaly is spreading from this location. You think it's probably centered from this tree because of her.
the tree! The tree is the center of it! It's a bridge between life and death! And then I will... Dahaka, you need a heal? Can anyone hear me?
Yeah,
No,
sorry,
yeah.
I was muted. My mistake. I wouldn't say no. The Haga wouldn't say no.
7, there you go!
Noise, thank you.
Alright, so I will make my way to the sycamore tree. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then try and think of a plan between my turns.
Give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
God of wisdom and writing coming down, blessing
Yeah.
me. Oh yeah.
You feel the fear wash over you, and then you just push it aside.
Won't you let you hurt any more people? Yep, that ended my turn.
And she appears next to you.
Hey, bitch.
Oh, don't say that.
I don't know the meaning of that word. And then she bites at you. And
Oh,
her jaw
shit!
dislocates and her teeth expand.
Ah!
That is a 17 to strike, which just hits for 5 piercing damage. And then she claws at you with her hands as well. That is a 24 to strike for 5 piercing. And then a natural 1 as she goes to swing and one of these birds strike her hand and knock it sideways.
Thank you, birds. Help me defeat this great evil before it hurts other people. I'm
The
done.
tree isn't innocent. That takes us to Uruk. You can now see her standing
Excellent.
next to Aya.
I'm too far away to use my magic stones. I don't want to get into the swarm of whatever it is because I can see everything blinking off a weld there. So, weld, I'm going to direct to chomp that thing, whatever that is. Nope, that's gonna be miss. He's gonna trundle forward a little bit just to kind of like keep the movement going and stuff.
You're pretty
Um,
sure the bat just gave you like a dirty gesture.
Chomp miss. well, Weld is big. She's slow. She's new to the world. Still, you know, getting her feet wet and everything. I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast her. I know.
All right.
Aya was saying about the tree, but we have an enemy right there, so we're just gonna. We're not gonna Eldritch Blast that.
Oh, I was gonna say, I think this might be your first time using it, and yeah, it just
Yep.
fires wildly.
Yep. Do I want to spend an inspiration? No, I don't want to spend my inspiration on that. I'm just going to look very frustrated with everything. Like, God damn it, Weld misses, I miss. Like, ugh. We're coming, Aya. We'll get there eventually. Keep her busy.
All right.
Not
that
if you
takes
miss
us-
the mark.
That takes
Shut
us
up
to
now.
Mao.
All right, let's try and get these birds down again. I forgot about my inspiration last time, or I would have used it.
All right, give me a persuasion check.
So inspiration. Reroll or use it as a advantage.
Well, for you, because you have a level of exhaustion, it would just make it a straight roll, which makes it a 9. Because of course it does.
Of course. Wait, do I have
so
a
many
level of
8s and
exhaustion?
9s? Yeah, you failed the con save at
Oh,
the beginning.
right, yeah. No, I passed the con save at the beginning.
I failed. Hazmat failed.
Yeah, you didn't say my name. I had a 14.
People failed.
No, I had a 12.
Oh, right. It was. Oh no, yeah, that's a.
Aya.
Aya. Right. Oh yes, that is a 16. That is a success. The birds calm and land on the ground.
And I will finish up with psychically to the birds. All right, you lot can come with us. Don't worry. That statue over there loves getting pooped on. It'll be great.
We have work to do. We are Nasoy. We watch and take notes.
Oh, well,
We
that
have
one
a
over
file
there
on you
of that.
now. Any movement? Any bonus actions?
Yes. This is not a pillar. This is like an obelisk, right?
Correct.
I'll climb up to the top of it.
All right. Dahaka. The birds are down.
All
you have
right.
a bat fluttering in your face.
So let's see if I can get it out of my face. Hammer.
A 20 strikes.
Wait, isn't one of your problem-solving abilities putting your face at something hard?
It comes in specific situations.
Yeah, you strike at this bat, hitting it, thinking that if it were a bat, it should be enough to kill it, but instead you just kind of knock it sideways and it looks like it's grinning at you.
Okay, so bonus action. Try to move it 5 feet out of the way.
All right. Oh yeah, this is not
Third-
going to go well.
So 8 plus proficiency. That would be a 13. I believe.
It rolled a 12 with a -3, so yeah, you do manage to knock it.
So 5 feet. I would like to push
You
it.
push it up to 10 feet away. So where do you want to move it?
No,
Right
that
over
would
next to Dr. Shortchange and Hazmat. That's what I heard.
Sure, let's go with that. 10 feet that way. Guys, catch fastball.
I have a crossbow out.
Sorry, I was thinking on my hooves.
So you did get him out of your face with your face.
He did.
And before I end my turn, 5. Okay, so 30 feet towards the lady in the white.
Yeah. When you get just in front of Weld, sorry, give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Wisdom. Ah, crap.
It's not horrible.
That is a failure. You are frightened and unable to move closer.
Zoinks! And that's it for me.
All right. This bat is going to turn and try and bite down on Hesmet.
You wouldn't like it.
You killed my friend. You're covered in blood. Ooh. Are these fleas? Delicious.
Yeah, you can have the fleas.
That is an 18 to strike Hesmet.
Bugger.
You take 7 piercing damage.
Oh my god.
And give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
5.
You take 5 poison damage, and you are poisoned.
Wait a minute. I
Any
believe
robot?
I believe I am resistant to poison.
Not immune?
Also,
You're a
I have
robot.
advantage on saving throws against being paralyzed or poisoned.
Then you
So
roll a
that's
7.
Okay.
So you take 2 poison damage.
Okay. And it doesn't say that I am immune to the poisoned condition. Okay. Awesome. I am not this thing's friend.
Not your friend, pal.
Your
That
pal.
takes us
Yeah,
to
buddy.
Hizmet.
Yeah, okay. So at this point,
Actually, it hadn't moved, so it's going to fly away and fly up. I don't think bats have... Yeah, so you will get an attack of opportunity.
okay.
It couldn't have been 5 feet closer.
Nope. Talk to Dahaka.
I will give him a offhand kukri. Does 14 hit?
14 does hit. And still alive, though. And kind of cackling. But it is now your turn. It is now 25 feet up in the air, which is not going to matter to your crossbow.
It's not. The sneak attack is off, and the crossbow is out. Poison means I have disadvantage on attack rolls, doesn't it?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to give this a shot. 11.
11 fires wide.
Wait.
In movement. Oh.
I should have said it first. Built for success.
Go for it.
That is my last build for success, because fuck this thing. I don't like them.
I love Built for Success.
13 to hit.
13 just hits. Your crossbow bolt strikes this bat, which again turns into this tiny green creature, which begins plummeting and splashes down into the pond here.
Fantastic. All right.
Any movement?
Yes, I'm going to step up to here and just pause for a second and say, this tree is the bridge between life and death, but I am not alive, and I am going to step up the stairs.
First off, give me a wisdom saving throw.
I was hoping that would work. 18.
You are not afraid.
Be not afraid.
And now give me a constitution saving throw to see if you end the poison condition.
With advantage.
Yep.
Con with
The roll 7.
16.
You are no longer poisoned.
Excellent. And then I will...
You cannot move forward. Oh, actually, yeah, you still have movement. Go for it.
Yeah, I still
Alright.
had like 10 feet of movement, so that's as far as I can go.
And that takes us to top of the round, Dr. Short Change.
Gonna get to here,
Yes.
pick up my sword.
Dahaka's stepped on it. It's a little bent.
Fine, I'll get Uruk to help me later.
Don't you have the magic one?
It is
He
magic.
does. It's just a joke.
Yeah,
It's just a
I
big-ass
didn't
footprint
expect it
on
to
it.
have a mechanical impact.
It's that so timely bent that you can just barely see it.
Short Change points it at her, presses a button on it to turn it into a rapier, and tries to charge at her.
All right, wisdom saving throw, please.
My roll.
I thought you were the rogue. That's your role.
Mm-hmm.
I have rolled. I got my one attack roll and my one initiative roll were good. Everything else has been like sub 5. Gonna be on the
low-
dice.
Yeah, wow. I'm sorry, Brendan. Dr. Shortchange, the last multi sessions has just
Well, he
the
did.
dice are against you.
He did what he wanted to do in terms of not or succeeding. He just has the last few weeks. He's just been unlucky while doing it.
Yeah.
I
Isn't that the
guess
background you wrote.
I guess I will drop my sword again. Pull out my other dagger and throw it.
All right.
Am I frightened? Or just unable to move up?
unable to move up. You are
Okay.
you are frightened.
I am frightened. All right, so this is a disadvantage.
$13 does not strike. Your kukri flies just a little bit
Oh
wide.
no, my 1d4 piercing damage. I guess I'm gonna bonus action dash. I used 15 feet of movement.
You are no longer frightened.
Okay, I'm just gonna get to here. Try and get around.
And you get the sense at this point this is an aura that she is projecting because you have now skirted around it a couple of times.
Yeah, I figured that when it ended randomly, when I couldn't see her, but not exactly when I couldn't see her.
Yep. Iroh, you are unaffected by this fear.
Alright, well, I'm gonna stand up. And I'm gonna move 15 feet to here. And I'm gonna whack her.
13 does not strike.
Okay. I'm gonna spend a key point to flurry of blows, and I'm gonna whack her.
17 absolutely hits.
I'm
Again,
gonna
you don't
use-
think she's taken full damage, but you're whittling her down. Effect.
let me- Yeah, no. I'm gonna addle her with that one.
Okay.
Whack her. Damn. Second time I rolled a 9.
A lot of 7s, 8s, and 9s tonight.
I wanted to push her, but I couldn't catch up to her because I was prone before.
It's very dramatic. I like it.
Yeah. That is my turn.
All right, that takes us to Aya. She is right beside you, biting and clawing at you.
Okay, so is she considered a humanoid at this point?
No, you would think she is a demon. Getting this close to her.
Oof. Okay, so I do not have anything good against demons. Yeah, shit. I don't have anything good against demons. I'm just going to hit her. She looked like she... Oh, wait, I just have a mace. Here we go.
Oh yeah, you smack her with your mace.
You should be getting something else to that.
No. She has a +2 from her proficiency bonus. She has a
0 in
10
strength.
or 11 strength.
Well,
I
then
have a
never-
10 strength. Thank you.
Yeah, you leave a dent in her emaciated skin, but there's no blood, there's no cracking of bones or anything like that.
And with that, I will heal myself.
Wait, I use a half elf, right?
Yes.
All right, you heal yourself for 7.
What's so special about being a half elf, huh?
Advantage on charm.
No. No, they don't get elf weapon proficiency. Never mind.
Nope.
I thought they did.
Nope. No scimitars here. Sorry.
All right, she will turn to Iroh and slash at him with her claws.
All right, I am going to reaction deflect attack. So, well, first she has to try and hit me, but yeah.
That is a 16 to hit.
That is exactly what she needs to hit. So, how does this work? Oh, I just reduced the damage by 5. And
Wow.
do I choose spend the key point? I should probably say if I'm going to spend the key point beforehand. Right?
No, if you reduce the damage to 0, you can spend the discipline point.
Right. So, yeah.
So yeah, you reduce the damage to 2 piercing damage.
Okay, that's not bad. I've taken 3 damage this fight.
Yeah. She is then going to attempt to bite you, Iroh. That is a 24 for 7 piercing. And she slashes out at Aya. That is a 13, which does not strike. Takes us to Uruk.
All right, Coolio. Weld, Camel Chomp. And Weld is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Should be 30 feet. Yeah, 30 feet will get him right up next to here. Chomp on her.
I'm assuming Weld is just generally immune to fear.
Should be.
Nope.
Oh,
They can
no.
be frightened. Oh, then give me a wisdom saving throw as you get next to Dahaka, please.
Alrighty. Wisdom.
Weld looks at Dahaka disgustedly as it moves, continues to move forward. However, a 12 is not enough to strike.
Yeah. Would I have noticed Weld almost like, I'm assuming they hesitated when they felt that fear. Would I have noticed that from Weld?
I think
I know
you'd have noticed it
Dahaka.
from a lot of people. Some
Yeah,
people
okay.
are frightened, others aren't. So yeah, so clearly there's something in the area.
I'm gonna move up right behind the Haka. Not gonna move up beside him, and we're gonna magic stone her.
I'm getting magically stoned right now.
Does a 15 hit her?
It does. It just strikes for 6 bludgeoning
Ah.
damage.
Huzzah! And yep, that's it for me.
All right. Mao.
All right, so
You know the birds are probably going to take flight at the end of your turn again.
oh, so like, can I like from her psychicness, or because they're
Yes.
gonna take off?
From her psychicness.
And how badly hurt does she look?
She does not look that badly hurt at all.
Do I think that if I hit her with psychic damage, that might disrupt it?
It's possible.
All right. Then I'm going to say to the bird, you don't got to listen to her. Fly away right now and burn that file. And my eyes will glow. I have to move 5 feet close, but I'm kind of sitting in the middle of a square, so if I move there, it's enough space. And mind sliver her. God damn it.
All right. That is a 9. She takes 2 psychic damage.
And I hope that
Yes.
disrupts her setting off the birds, and I'm done.
It will hold her off for this round. That takes us to
Woo!
Dahaka.
Sorry. So from where I'm standing, because I do see Aya and Weld in front of me, how obscured is my line of sight from the lady in white?
She has a little bit of cover, but not much.
All right. But if I move over here, 2 squares down,
You cannot move. That would be moving closer to her, which you cannot do.
I cannot do. But if I try this, no, it won't work. This is going to be a crazy move, but I'm going to try something. So I'm going to move a little bit away around Rook. Do I
You
still
are no longer
see her?
frightened.
No longer frightened. So I'm going to drop my Warhammer, pull out my hand axe. Can a hand axe be thrown?
Yes.
Yep.
Then I'm going to throw my hand axe at her. And apologize to Weld if it hits him. So, there we go.
17 strikes.
Okay, so this is going to be a back-to-back damage. And
That's with disadvantage.
with disadvantage. Oh, yeah. No,
Because
wait,
you're
I'm no
not
longer
over 20
frightened.
feet.
I'm no longer frightened.
No, but
not
you're
within
over 20 feet away.
20 feet. Okay, that makes sense. Well, that sucks. My hand axe!
It's embedded in one of the branches high up in the tree.
Ah, crap. Brendan, I'm getting your battle axe here.
Well, there's a rapier on the ground. It's not a battle axe.
That would be it.
All right, that takes us to Hezmet Sat.
I have a choice. Go after Kaepernick, or try to kill the tree.
The tree is just a symbol. Kaepernick is the enemy.
Well, yeah, but I mean, symbols are a thing in Purgatory. Okay, in that case, then I'm going to use the symbol as cover. And I'm going to turn on my sneak attack.
Don't you have the magical sword too?
I do have the magical sword, actually. In which case, then, I will switch out for the magical sword, because that is not the worst idea. So I was up here. 5, 10...
Just step over the bleeding lady and you're fine.
She's no longer bleeding. She's been stabilized.
I can get it. I get to here without stepping over the bleeding lady. And I'm going to attempt a 1-2 combo. Kopesh +1. 9.
Does not strike.
Okay. Kukri offhand. 20.
Does strike. So yeah, you stab in and twist it again. There's almost nothing to this emaciated form. There's no blood. But the damage does, she does take some damage.
Okay. And that's it for me. I can't even disengage. Cool. Well, I can disengage, but I can't go anywhere.
Dr. Honesty Shortchange.
All right. I am going to try and get closer to her.
Wisdom save, please.
I roll.
The curse is broken.
You are not frightened. You may continue.
I guess I'm gonna have to. I got a dash to get to here. Bonus action. Pull my short sword back out. Try and stab. Because I've left my sword cane on the ground again.
An 8 will not strike your opponent.
Alright. That'll be it.
Curse is
Iroh.
All right. So I will first quarterstaff.
Critical hit. Yeah, you actually hear one of the bones snap in her shoulder as you strike her.
And then key point to Wabbit kick. I need a strength
Strikes.
saving throw.
All right. That is a 6. That is a failure.
She's pushed 15 feet away from me. That's only 10 feet. All right. And I run up 15 feet and I Wabbit kick again. Does a 14 hit?
14 does not strike.
Ah, damn. I wanted to knock her back just slightly more. That is my turn.
Takes us to Aya. She is starting to look almost bloodied at this point. There are pieces and patches of skin that are hanging off, and you can see part of her shoulder is cracked from Iroh's attacks.
Okay, with this, I will. First thing I'm going to do is Okay, she's alive, correct?
Yes. She has been stabilized by Iroh.
Okay, so Iroh has stabilized her, but I will. Oh, hold on. She's not next to me anymore, so 5, 10. All right, so I will go to do over here, and I'm going to cast Sanctuary on her as my bonus action. And then I will come over here 5, 10, 15, and smack her with my mace. I'm casting Sanctuary on the lady on the bottom, and the mace is going to the evil demon lady. Oh shit!
That is a critical hit.
Sweet!
You swing hard with all of your sort of might. Again, you hear a very satisfying thunk on the side of the neck, and the head kind of tilts slightly. And then you hear the sort of as she readjusts herself.
Demon, be gone!
She bites you for 6 piercing damage. That is a 24 to strike.
Worth it!
Claws at you with a 22 for 9 more piercing damage. And just says, "You worship the old ones. You should be fighting alongside me."
I don't fight alongside assholes who are trying to use my religion and my gods to enact petty, fake revenge.
And then she snarls and claws you once again with a 22 to hit for 5 more piercing damage.
I'm down. Worth it. Worth
Rip
every
Sanctuary.
penny. Oh no, Sanctuary's not on me. It's on the dead girl.
Is it not concentration?
No.
Wow.
Or it's not the dead girl. The girl we thought was dead.
That takes us to Uruk as you watch this enraged Kapanek bite and claw at Aya, and Aya falls.
I ain't got nothing for that.
Not even a healing word? Or a healing
nope.
potion?
No,
I-
Healing Word was a potion subclass spell.
Yeah, I don't have any. If I have potions, I don't have them listed on my sheet. I don't have healing word. I don't have. I ain't got no heals on me, bruh.
Not even a good berry?
Nope, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But yeah, I'm gonna direct Well to go in there, camel chomp.
I have in the party loot you having 2 potions of healing.
Alright, so I didn't mark them down then.
Well,
Also, you
bites
have-
down for 4 force damage.
Hey. Also, you have 2
Intel.
potions of dark vision.
Oh, I really need to write that down.
Those aren't really helpful right now because Aya's going towards the light, not the dark.
Right.
Take inspiration for that.
And then Weld will back up, do the attack of opportunity. She can take it. I have faith in her. And yeah, I will feed Aya a healing.
That is
potion.
a critical hit for her
God
attack of
damn it.
opportunity for 11 piercing damage.
She's still
and-
up with 8 hit points.
There is just this incredible sort of scraping, screeching sound as her claws rend against Weld.
All right, so I got 1 healing potion and 2 of dark vision. Alrighty. So that was my action. That was my bonus action. My movement. I'm done.
What was Uruk's action?
To feed Aya the healing potion.
I don't see. Roll it.
I haven't rolled it yet.
right.
2d4.
And Mao is up.
So 9 points of healing to Aya.
Not a bad healing potion.
Solid.
All right. So, my question is this: she is a solid surface.
No, she's a demon.
That's solid, right? Could that support a minotaur?
You can't vortex warp him there.
Actually,
I can't.
No, she does
vortex
not. She
warp
does
him
not. She
on
does not
top
count
of
as a
me.
surface. No.
Okay.
thing is,
Then,
he only needs to get within range of Dahaka. The radius of teleportation is from Dahaka.
and it's 90 feet for vortex warp.
Yeah, you could put Dahaka right beside her, but not on top of her.
Okay. So then, yeah, Dahaka, you're gonna feel like you're getting teleported, like you got teleported out of the goop. Do you accept?
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah, you bamf next to her.
No, too close.
How's he gonna throw stuff from there?
I can do one off. Is he been throwing? Then yeah, I'll do one off.
No, he
No.
just threw the bats.
His axe is on the ground over here.
Oh well.
Oh, that was my Warhammer. It's okay.
Oh, your Warhammer. That's right.
Yeah.
And then I'm The birds are still watching, eh?
Yes.
You know, you can't go. I'll say to them, and done.
It's our job. We're here to watch.
Oh,
Have
when
any
she
pickled
gets
soul?
alive. What's that?
Do you have any pickled soul? That takes us to Dahaka.
Okay, so I don't have my hand axe. I don't have my warhammer. I'm gonna have to drop my shield, bringing my AC down to 17. Pull out my great axe and take one good swing at her. I'm hoping it is a good swing.
It's a good enough swing. 16 strikes.
15 slash.
Yes!
Jesus.
Yes!
That's max damage, man.
Max damage.
Nice.
Yes!
All right, yeah. Again, you get the sense that, I mean, this demon is resisting, but she takes most of that damage. That was a
Most.
pretty brutal strike.
And
Combo move.
thank you. I give up a thumbs up to Mao, and bonus action. I might as well use this now. Fire rune. Put fiery shackles on her.
Is that real fire?
Yes. So every turn, she takes 2d6 fire damage.
She rolls a 7. She is held in these shackles. Roll me 2d6, please.
7. Crap.
Yeah, she takes 7 magical fire damage and is restrained.
And that
This is
will
going to
be
get ugly.
Oh, I hope so. And yeah, that would be it for me for this turn.
You might hear Hesmet say, "Get the fuck out of the way."
Oh, he did? Okay, so I get the fuck out of the way.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if I could balance on this, like on this ledge behind her.
I'd
I
give you a
get-
dexterity check, but you'd be better off if Dahaka just got out of the way.
You
Yes.
can also, like, you can get into their space, stab, and then get out of their space.
Yep.
You just, you know,
I mean, if it's
and end your turn there.
if it's an attack of opportunity, I'll take it.
You already used your reaction.
She already used it.
Oh, okay, so I get out of the way.
It's free.
So there's your line of sight.
Thank you. Now you said she was restrained, right?
She is
Correct.
restrained wearing these fiery shackles that you just watched Dahaka pull out of thin air.
That's unfortunate. Here comes a robot slash. 23 for 14 points of damage, and this is all magical.
Describe your killing blow.
Yes.
Yeah, I roll underneath Iroh, and basically two-handedly bring the Khopesh up, sort of crotch to nave.
And she looks at you and just says, "No, I will have vengeance." And as she dies, you just hear this massive scream of Carax! And she falls to the ground and her body just withers away to nothingness.
I
And-
cannot take a soul.
In the blink of an eye, this bizarre flying humanoid comes into sight over the walls, down above you into the courtyard. It is a man with a skeletal jackal's head who quickly circles above you like a vulture kind of ready to descend on carrion, the robes and bony tail flailing rapidly in the air as he approaches, sharp claws being exposed. And this chilling voice rings out across here just saying, "Your intrusion stops now." And let's take a 5-minute bio break, and we will come back with the top of the round.
Awesome. Thank
Oh,
you.
boy. This sounds good.
Oh,
Get back in time.
Carax isn't within stabbing distance of me, is he?
Right back.
Not currently.
All right. Good to know.
God, cat.
I'm gonna go get a beer. I'm back.
Welcome back.
Arrow.
This is normally where Lauren says I never left.
Now,
But he appears to have actually left this time.
You're off your dad pun game, sir, because your proper response to that should be, "Hi back, I'm dad."
But I'm only a cat dad? I don't know what you're talking about.
Sadly, I don't think cats give you much room for puns.
No, they're too busy being
Hey, what's the difference between a cat and a compound sentence? One has a pause at the end of its claws. The other has claws at the end of its paws.
Good God.
Good lord.
Are we doing puns?
That's not a pun. That's a setup joke. That's
Oh.
you
Damn.
do a pun. I appreciate puns.
There has to be a scenario to pull a pun. I mean,
Yeah, you can't like set up a pun.
Exactly. I mean, it has to be a scenario. I mean, I can do a pun. What do you
You
call
have
a
to
German?
respond to something.
Yeah, exactly. I think my next character would be a Warforged programmed to do nothing but puns.
Not in my game, it won't be.
Okay, you have a choice. Either I do Jar Jar Binks' voice throughout the entire campaign, or Warforged does doing nothing but puns. You can pick one. One that I won't be doing.
Let's see how long you could do with the Jar Jar voice.
It's a scene. Oh, that hurt me.
You're committed to this.
I fucking am. Look, I've been waiting for 6, 7, 8 years to get a fucking hellhound as a pet. I will die on that hill until I get a fucking hellhound, or I'm doing Jar Jar Binks. I am doing one for sure.
I came in the middle of that. What?
No, sorry, I was just idle banter. I was just asking Patrick if he had a choice. If I created a Warforged that did nothing but puns throughout the entire campaign, or a campaign with Jar Jar Binks' voice, which one would he ban? And he just went with, let's see you do Jar Jar Binks. So it's like, yeah, I'll do it. I am waiting. I'll do it. I've been waiting for a hellhound as a pet. I'll do Jar Jar Binks.
But hang on, when did the Hellhound as a pet come into the conversation?
When
When did he give you that?
That
That-
came into the conversation during the first campaign he ever ran with us.
Yeah, that is an 8, 9 years old.
Didn't I
Yeah,
give
but
you
he's not-
one at some point, like a little puppy?
I mean,
I
you
don't
did
remember that.
I think
I
I,
would
did
remember
because I think you could get one as an Adventurers League bonus kind of thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, there
did.
was there was.
You did mention that, but I don't think we followed through on that. I didn't follow through on that, but I want a hellhound. I want a hellhound.
Adventurers League.
Why not a Heaven Hound?
It's a story.
Nabil?
It was one of those
Award.
extra things you could. Yeah, it's either a story reward or like one of those things you could purchase. Because I purchased. That's how you got the
Oh,
parasol.
And that's how I
remember
got.
you did that.
That's how I got the Myotonic goat, the one that faints
Yes.
and he's a dinosaur.
Yep.
Yeah,
How about if-
you
how about
must
if-
have that somewhere.
How about if I
I
just get a
have
hound
that
and
token
just,
somewhere.
I'll just get a hound and play flames on it. It'll be fast and furious.
Yeah, Hesmet, you see the birds all land in the trees again and continue watching. The fear has gone as whatever that demon of Kapanek was is gone. This creature is flying in, is about 20 feet off the ground. Is your turn, unless you have more movement or anything else you want to do.
I move 10 feet, and I can either bonus action dash to get there, 20 feet below him, or I could, but that doesn't do me any good. So I am going to hide behind the tree.
All right.
The symbol.
I'm going to symbolically hide behind the tree.
That takes us to Dr. Honesty Shortchange.
Actually,
Question.
hide behind the tree. 9.
Question.
Yes.
What is this thing's intent feeling like? Does it feel hostile?
Yes.
Okay.
This is, I mean, you have heard about this creature. You think this is the creature that, hired Yarrow to do everything years ago and is the one that Giep saw in the library that reanimated the mummy of Kapanek.
Okay.
This is a bad, bad dude.
I'm gonna use my movement to get here. Pick up my sword. It's 20 feet in the air.
Yes.
Does he have a bow?
He does not appear to have a bow. He appears single.
Bonus action. Dash to here.
Thank you for healing me.
I'm gonna held action melee attack if he gets within 5 feet.
All right. Takes us to Iroh.
Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do exactly. All right. Help. Are we? We assume this guy's evil, so I'm
Yeah,
gonna try,
he's evil certified.
I'm gonna try and move up to here, and toss a dart.
22 strikes in the air for 5 piercing damage.
Okay, you take that. It'll help.
That takes us to
See what I can
the
do.
creature. Flies around, and from its fingers, a cone of fire erupts.
Oh, is he trying to attack her? Because
No,
I have
he's
Sanctuary up.
Yeah, no, he's casting Burning Hands on Uruk, Aya, and Dahaka. And Aya, you are prone, so you have disadvantage on this saving throw.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That was dexterity, right?
Yes, dexterity, please.
Oh.
Really? Really? Just really?
Oof.
All 3 of you fail.
Wait. Oh no, it's a save, not an actual attack. Never mind.
Oh, this is also going to catch your little guy, Uruk. So a dex save
Rivet?
from them. Yep. Rivet succeeds.
I mean,
Rivet
he's,
just dances out of the way, just yeah.
Yeah.
He's just
The rest of you take 11 fire damage. Rivet takes 5.
Oh my god, that's still enough to take him down.
Doesn't Ribbon have evasion?
I don't wait. Is it him or
Does he
as
have
well that
flyby?
has evasion? Oh, he
Or
does
no?
have evasion.
Like, isn't he homunculus, right?
Yeah, he does have evasion. You're right.
Then,
Yeah.
you watch as Rivet just ducks and moves out of the way, avoiding this fire completely.
And he's just kind of like just trotting around doing the little head bobbing thing like a chicken does. He's like, yeah, I did that.
Hey.
And so Uruk, Aya, and Dahaka, you each take 11 fire damage.
I smell
I'm
delicious.
down.
I smell delicious.
And they will use the last of their movement just to hover 5 feet off the ground. Aya, give me a death saving throw, please.
I came back to life, though.
And then you just took 11 fire damage.
Yeah, he only had 9 hit points. I think.
Okay.
11 beats 9.
And now it's your turn. So
10!
One
Ooh.
success.
Yay!
Oh, actually, sorry. At the start of your turn, give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Grand.
Oh shit, she feeds me.
Yeah, maybe heal me, asshole.
That is a success. Yes, that is one success. Ulrich, start of your turn. Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh dear.
As you feel this just rotting presence emanating from this creature. Yeah, it's disgusting, but
Alrighty.
you're fine. Aya is singed at your feet. What would you like to do?
Damn it. I really feel like we need a focus fire on this. I was like, somebody heal the cleric. I am going to. Do I want to catapult or do I want to try fairy fire? You know what? Let's try catapult. I'm going to catapult him. Just, pick up rivet and throw him. No.
Like a football.
Okay, that is level 1 because I don't level 2 spell slots yet. So DC 13 dex save, and if he fails, he gets hit for 15.
He fails, being struck for 15 bludgeoning damage. Wow.
Nice.
Does not get pushed back or anything. Right? Yeah, there's a straight line.
Nope, just damage.
Perfect.
It's
Yep,
if
alrighty.
they make the save, it hits the next creature in line.
Excellent. So then, backing away, and
It will
Well-
take an attack of opportunity as its tail lashes out.
okay. Actually, no, I can't direct Well to move up. Well doesn't have any ranged
Syntax.
attacks,
Alright, so
so then I will direct, as my bonus action, I will direct Rivet to spit at the creature. Dewey.
unfortunately, that is a critical hit on its tail attack.
Was that on me or Rivet? Me.
That was on you as you were
Okay.
moving. Give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Cat, move your butt. Uh-huh.
Hang on, I gotta get the book out. Roll20's pooched on its. Character sheet is giving me a syntax error.
Fun.
Did you divide by 0?
Four of 4, not found.
All right.
I'm down.
Oh, this is gonna hurt bad. Yeah.
I'm down.
All right.
Like,
Yeah. So
hey, at least
this
like-
massive barbed tail swings around, smacks Uruk across the side of the skull.
And I can't. It's my bonus action to direct, and I'm assuming I can't like spit it out before I go down. God damn it!
Well, if you're unconscious, it acts under its own power.
Fair enough. So it does. It would see an enemy, so it would go after the enemy. So
Sure.
yeah, I'll spit at it.
11 unfortunately does not
Stay away
strike.
from my mistress. Tui. That's it. I'm down. I'm done.
That takes us to
Literally.
Mao.
I'm still psychically connected to the birds, right?
You get the sense that they're telepathic. So yes.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna ask them, what's your file say on his weaknesses? And they can't respond until it's their turn, so I will yell at him while sitting here calmly, but not using my psychic voice. You know, Bast knows what you're doing, right? You know this isn't gonna work, right? I'm yelling at him. And for my bonus action, I'm going to convert 3 sorcery points to a 2nd level spell as a bonus action.
All right.
And underneath him, I don't have any healing.
Whoops.
Why isn't that working? Oh, there. it goes.
Yeah, you're a sorcerer. They don't get healing.
Some sorcerers get healing.
Yeah.
Not
So
his kind of
he's-
sorcerer.
He's 5 feet off the ground, so the hand's gonna come up underneath him and grab him.
All right.
And
So strength saving throw to start.
Yeah.
That is a failure. That is an 8. So roll your damage. 2d6 bludgeoning. And they're restrained.
Oh. Oh, Mal, you shouldn't have.
I know you love me. Oh wait, I should have did the bender. Shut up, baby. I know it.
And you hear back in your head from the Nosoi, it doesn't like lightning.
Do
Other
I have
things don't
enough?
hurt it.
Do I have enough words to just yell that at the party? Because I can't
Nope.
do it psychically. Okay.
Nope. Dahaka, Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh, don't fail me now. Eesh.
You take 4 necrotic damage at the start of your turn,
Oh, thank God.
just emanating awfulness from this creature. But they're restrained, being held by this giant earthen hand.
Okay, and
Earthen paw.
Earthen.
Right.
Okay, so this creature floating above the ground, or is it standing on the
Yes,
ground?
it is floating 5 feet above the ground, but it is being held by this earthen paw.
And if I do try to strike it, I would be able to, right?
Oh yeah, you could easily, they're easily within your swinging range, and you get advantage because they're restrained.
Nice. That's what I was looking for. So, step a little bit closer, bringing down the axe. Advantage. Are you kidding me?
It still manages to pull away as your axe swings wildly.
Man. I might as well use it now if it's not the right time. Action surge. Going
All
for
right.
one more strike. 24.
There we go.
24 absolutely hits.
13. Lucky
13 slashing damage. Yeah, you strike through and like ripping and tearing through the robe that this creature is wearing. And you can see it is humanoid underneath, and just this sort of green ichor flows from its body, from underneath the cloak.
Guys, it's bleeding. If it bleeds, it can die. That's it for me.
Yay!
Hezmet Sat, Constitution saving throw, please.
Before I make that saving throw, is this any sort of disease effect?
No.
All right. Thought I'd ask.
It gives off a necrotic aura like Pigpen.
All right.
5 necrotic damage.
Well, that sucks. Okay. All right. So I figure I've got enough movement to do this. 15, 20, 25, 30. So this guy has already used his reaction.
Yes.
Okay. So as I pass him by, I am going to give him I'm going to give him the business. I'm going to jump up and try to bring this down on his head for 17 damage.
They will. They can't. They use their reaction. They cannot cast shield. So yeah, you stab into them for 17 slashing damage.
All right. Then I am going to stop there. And can I do this as a bonus action? Can I feed someone a potion as a bonus action? Or
No,
is that an
taking
action?
it yourself is a bonus action. Feeding it to someone else is an action. But
That
Urik's taking that attack of opportunity was not in vain. That has helped out quite a lot.
Yeah, that actually
You're
kind of.
welcome.
I'm sorry.
You're welcome. Remember my sacrifice.
I understand, because what I was gonna do is take your potion and feed it to Aya. But
So you can pick up the potion as your free action, but that'll be it for you.
Yeah, I guess I can do that. I'll fish out a potion.
All right.
Wait a minute. If that's if I still have a bonus action left,
You do?
fantastic. Ignore that. Oh yeah, ignore that damage completely. Then I'm guessing a 12 doesn't hit him.
Does not.
All right, because that would have been 1 piercing damage. Offhand. Okay, so that's the end of my turn.
Constitution saving throw, please, Dr. Shortchange. You take 4 necrotic damage at the start of your turn.
Yep.
Can you finish him? He is restrained.
Gonna go here and give him the old 1-2. And by 1-2 I mean 1 because I have a shield on my offense.
Wait, when did you rearm your shield? You've been throwing. Oh, you've been dropping and throwing, right?
Because I haven't had my sword the whole time. I've been dropping my sword to keep the shield.
An 18 strikes. Roll your damage.
Oh,
Nice.
That is
Wow.
precisely the amount of hit points that they had left. Describe your killing stab.
Jeez.
Dr. Shortchange with his short, stubby little legs, like, clambers up the Maximilian's earthen paw, jumps into the air, and slams it down into the skull of this thing.
And as that happens, you see, just for the briefest of moments, the glowing eyes widen in this skull shape as you sense fear. And you just, as you stab through, the life drains out, and you just hear, "This took thousands of years. I'll return again."
And you failed in 6 seconds.
Hey, look, I made a bridge. Took like 3 seconds.
And with that, their body just pops out of existence. And all of you feel the aura around you just pop as well, as you are back under a normal night sky. The birds on the tree, immediately you can see start looking at each other and sort of chittering back and forth. One of which, flutters down over next to you, Mao, and just says, "The scribes in the bureaucracy of Purgatory, thank you for your service. That was delightful. Would you happen to have a pickled sole? I have longed to try one of those delicacies."
I'm gonna look at him. You mean the fish?
My dad should have one.
Soul is a type of
You
fish.
found one in Giep's office. It's one of
Oh,
the pickled onion.
Oh yes, if I have access to the loot party, I will pull it out and give it to him. Doesn't mean anything to me.
So this can happen. As this happens, the other birds flutter around Aya and Uruk, and they will heal both of you.
Oh, thank you.
You are both healed for 9.
nice.
As they will say, "It is not your time. Pharasma has not decreed that it is time for you to die.
What about Anubis?
Anubis does not decide when you die. Anubis looks after you when it happens."
Well, I'll probably be back at some point, so could you make me up a nice place to stay?
We will note it in your file that that is what you wish. Thank you for closing the file on Kapanek. She was not all bad, but unfortunately, her quest for her god got her associated with elements that abused her faith. Carex springs from the negative energy plane. They are not anything to do with Anubis. Carex posed as an envoy to fool Kapanek, and we must admit that, except for all the fundamental lie, Carex has always been loyal to her, even after she was condemned to purgatory. So there is perhaps something to admire.
Yeah, big job's big job. They're always
But-
doing shit like this.
Ma'am?
It's a bird.
No, I'm talking to I'm shaking
Damej Mafri.
Damage, yes.
And the birds will heal her as well. And she opens her eyes and just says, "Oh, it's been a terrible nightmare. I thank you so much for saving us."
You're welcome, ma'am.
I could hear and experience everything that was happening. I woke up and understood that we'd been in purgatory, but unfortunately the spells I prepared were no match for her.
Ma'am,
Yes, my good sir.
my friends and I just did quite a bit here, actually. We did a little. I would even call it heroic. Would you happen to feel it would be appropriate to reward us in some way?
Fish!
Well, it seems a
It's
little...
not my normal, not your Auntie Shortchange's normal way of making money, but
Roll me a persuasion check. I'm going to say it evens out because you're being a little bit forward about this, but you did literally just save their lives.
21.
I'm sure that we can thank you, and the city council will have their blessings upon you. What shall we say happened here? How you broke the Festered Sun curse?
I'll look at Aya and I will say, the will of the gods was done. We merely carried out their will for them, right?
Indeed. You have done wonderful things for the city of Wati, ending, hopefully, this curse of the Festered Sun. And the rest of you see as the staff of the house and the women of the Daughters of the Desert sort of stagger into the courtyard, and they all, you see Sigrun sort of gathering them all together, and they come and each of them sort of thanks you and shakes your hand in time. And with that, Damej Mafri offers you a place to spend the rest of the evening. You are welcomed in here. You don't get the benefits of a long rest because you had, just recovered from that. But come morning, you are fed. You are taken back to Ruha, who, along with Damej Mafri, again congratulates you, and the story is circulated of how this awful creature Kerix had caused the Festering Sun curse. And Kapedek's name and the history of the Mafri family is never part of this story.
Oh.
And Giep is excited. The sun is still covered in these black spots through the day, but people are no longer terrified of it. The city begins to return to normal. Late in the afternoon, notice goes up that the third drawing will be taking place, and the following morning you will be allowed back into the necropolis. So, with that, who is going to represent your group at the drawing?
I did it last time because it's cute.
I can do it this time.
You're not cute.
Excuse me, I have legs.
Camels are cute. I can do it.
You're not a camel.
I have camels though. I have two of them.
Yeah.
Dahaka's flexing, his pecs popping out. He's not saying anything, trying to make it obvious.
I mean,
He's just flexing.
I've been going each time because I was I'm the technical group leader, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we don't really need like a charisma thing for this, right?
Yeah, no.
No.
Query, am I cute as Hesmet just stands there unnaturally still? With
Yes.
claws
Covered in
sticking
blood.
out?
You're adorable.
You're adorable, yes.
You're kind of like a statue, but
I am
your
like a
proportions aren't right. Kind of bottom heavy. So cute.
My bottom is heavy. It's made out of solid bronze.
I
Saying
want to
he's
see Hesmet.
pear-shaped?
I want to see Hesmet do this. I vote Hesmet.
Has
All right,
met
I will. A strange bronze automaton walks up to the urn.
And, a couple of the priests recognize you and thank you for your help in defeating this demon Carix. And, yeah, roll me a d20, please.
All right, D20, 11.
You draw out a parchment, crack the seal in front of the notary, and who looks up and says, "Oh, you have gotten something called the Temple of the Erudite Eye. Let me get you the map for that." And that is where we will end it for the night.
oh,
Whee!
Nice.
Did we get the reward for doing the missions?
You absolutely did. You get your money.
Ooh, how much money?
money, money, money.
Bitch better have my money.
I wouldn't say that in front of the Moffrey.
Kind gentlemen and women.
I'm just wondering if we got. we got our long rest, right?
You'll be able to get a long rest for tonight. So the group was given 1,500 gold pieces,
Woo!
Ooh, hey.
Woo! 1500.
and Damage Moffrey will top that up with an extra 500 gold.
Oh, how much-
2,000 gold, oh my lord.
All right, where's the money?
With the
Okay.
tacit understanding that Kapanek's name never passes your lips.
We're at 3,100 gold.
Yup.
3,100 gold.
It'll be good for the auction.
Oh, we could
And-
buy stuff at the auction. I just realized
That's
that.
the whole point, yes.
I thought we were just selling stuff. I just realized we could buy stuff too.
And
I
everybody,
owe 600 gold though. So.
give me an insight check, please.
I get advantage on that.
Eyes for insight.
Well, Well has a
11.
pretty good insight. Whoops.
I guidance myself.
No, this is just a straight.
This is before the long rest, correct?
Yes.
The scales are tipping towards
Several
me
of us
again.
still have
Why
exhausted.
are we doing insight?
We'll find out soon enough.
Because the DM has called for it.
No, I'm asking.
Because none of you seem to recognize that the Temple of the Erudite Eye is the location that the Scorched Hand has been requesting and searching for this entire time.
That's
I
why it
thought-
sounds so damn
Oh.
familiar.
And that's why
I
I
was-
was here
Iroh knew.
tonight.
Iroh knew. He rolled
Iroh
23.
does know. That's why I did the insights. Iroh remembers. Like Pepperidge Farm remembers.
So when
Yeah, interesting.
when we defeated that guy, did we get that crazy chick or the chick that went crazy out? The one that we found behind the statue. That's the member of that group.
Yes,
Mention
they
that.
all everybody recovered once the purgatory bubble had been burst.
But we're known for saving her, especially in their group.
Well, you saved the entire group. You just
Yeah, they
found
were-
her first.
They were
Oh,
all in there wandering around saying, "Oh, we're dead."
Oh, right. No, I remember that bit now. Yeah.
Okay, I know the name of the. Oh yeah, no, sorry. The Church of Nethys is interested in the Temple of the Erudite.
Yes,
Here's the
because
question.
it was a
Rihanna.
Nethian. It was a Nethian temple originally, and the Scorched Hands are all members of the Church of Nethys, except for presumably the local sort of rogue lady that you have all met.
So we're not allowed to sell them that location, correct?
Correct.
Could we offer to let them come with us in exchange for money and or
Hmm.
magic
That's
items?
that's up to you guys to decide.
I'm
breaks the
asking,
rule-
like,
that
yeah, that's what I
breaks
was
the rules
asking.
of the lottery, but
I wanted to know if that was against the rules of the lottery or not. I know I remember you saying just giving them it would break the rules.
But we can always trade, right?
Yeah, we
no.
can.
No? Okay.
No, yeah,
the
we
rules
can
of
do
the
that
lottery, because Pharasma deals in chance. She does not believe, like, that's part of it. This is all got to be done through the lottery system. There is no trading. That's why they've never been allowed to request this location to begin with.
Should we offer, like, should we ask them, like, tell them, hey, we got your area. What do you want out of there?
That's
know,
up to
well-
you. That is
Actually-
entirely up to you guys.
That's
You
what I'm
guys
asking
can
the
discuss
group.
this. Yeah.
I have a question. When I drew that, was it announced, or did I just?
It can't be because they were asking who had it. Like they were asking
That's
every day.
asking after, yeah.
Yeah. If you are worried about that, Hesmet, give me a perception check.
Perception check is there. God damn.
Yeah, you don't. If anybody was watching or paying attention, you don't notice anything.
Okay. Bleep bloop. All is well.
I'm like, they already like us because we just saved them, right?
They like us. That
Yeah,
doesn't
I
mean
mean-
necessarily that they
But
won't
they-
follow their religious devotion and like shake us in our sleep.
I mean, if they shanked us in our sleep, it would be really obvious it was them.
They're not shanking me. They're like cats. They're crazy cat ladies.
I just think like we could really like use this opportunity to like get some serious gold out of them. Religious devotion, you know.
I don't know.
What kind of
I
fish
feel like
they
that
got?
may not end very well for us.
What's the worst they could do to us? They walked into that area that we just handled no problem and got so despondent they couldn't do anything.
That's a different group. That was the Daughters of the
Oh,
Desert. You're thinking of the Scorched Hand, who's led by Velriana. They're the ones you fought the undead with in the
Yeah,
necropolis.
there's
Purple
so
hat
many
lady.
groups, I get all confused.
Yeah, they were pretty decent.
Well, none
Oh,
of you
no,
liked
them?
her, but
Them, I'm okay with not telling them.
Hesmet likes her.
Kelru was the one who was sort of half decent. None of you actually liked any of the others.
Yeah, I remember Patrick bringing attention to the fact that this lady has a curved sword, and that the bodies we found were killed by a curved weapon.
But I believe we did an insight into that
Um,
and didn't believe she was.
Brendan.
Hmm.
The other guy has a curved weapon. Look, it's round.
Yes, but I mean Patrick drew attention to that in particular.
Well, which curved
He
weapon
called-
is it?
you
They're
did.
both
You
curved
said-
I know I
You-
did.
You said curved sword like 4 times.
You did say curved swords.
Curved swords.
A lot of that's what the locals use.
Well, I have a curved sword. Does that
The
mean
guy's
sure
got
do.
a curved spear.
Anyway, I'm going to sign off for the night. So you guys have some decisions to make when we
Yes,
come
we
back
do.
in 2 weeks, because no game next week because of the breakout convention.
Woohoo! Can't wait to see everyone.
Yay!
Is Karen coming up, or is she